Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm Steven Rogers.
I'm Andrew Chavone. Good to see you, everybody. Wow. We are in another location. We're the podcast vagabonds. Going from one place to another.
We are at what looks like a different versions of lighting warehouse. You can't see it from your angle, but it's we got a mood. Literally, one of the lights is a mood light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a crystal ball. I thought you made wishes on it. I don't know what that was. Well, a lot to cover, everybody. Steve just got into town.
Yeah.
There's a crumpled up piece of paper. The cat is hairless. It scares me.
This is your first interaction with Benny.
Yeah, the hairless cat, which is worm body.
He's amazing.
I feel like I should put a fishing hook on it.
He's so nice.
Oh my
Come
God.
here, Benny.
Oh,
look at that guy.
God.
Look at him. He's so cute.
Man.
He's so amazing.
Oh.
Hit me in the face with his tail.
I
love
my gosh.
him.
Well, I'll take this off so I feel more present. But
Sure.
yeah, I got a lot to cover, everybody. Steve.
Well, let's start. You had an idea for the podcast when you were driving, and I want to hear this idea.
Okay, so when I go on road trips, I listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
And all the podcasts I listen to, they all had like a catchphrase to open the show.
Oh, boy.
They all had like this one true crime guy was like, every episode he goes, gather around, grab a chair, grab a beer, let's talk true crime.
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's not bad. I prejudged it. It is pretty good.
Well, that's just an example.
Yeah.
So for ours, I was thinking, I don't have any ideas. I have zero ideas for ours, but
that might be it. We're really worried because we haven't figured out our our catchphrase yet.
Oh, I thought you meant just rip theirs off.
Oh, no.
Grab a beer, let's talk anxiety.
What would be funny is if we open with just an improv catchphrase.
Oh, yeah.
So
be like in The Simpsons, how it's a different couch gag.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have a different catchphrase.
Yeah,
every time.
We're on the couch and you gagged when you saw my cat. So
when I saw a litter box.
Yeah, I mean, I've been gone for a day. They must have had some spicy food last night.
Piled up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's so cool. Look at him. He's so friendly.
Yeah, it's just,
I know. It's a lot to get adjusted
You're
to.
not used to the no fur. And
look at the pair of nuts he's got on him.
You see his testicles and he just messed up the camera.
Why don't you guys sit and rusticle while we look at my cat's testicles? It's another Panic Attacking podcast.
Oh my gosh, moonlight makes it look like we're at a campfire.
Yeah.
But good. Okay, so yeah, maybe something. Hey everybody, put on your headphones, grab your weighted blanket,
and rub your mood crystals because it's time for another Panic Attacking.
Hey everybody,
podcast.
Grab a fidget spinner.
That's pretty good.
Grab your what's another one of those things? It's fidget spinner.
Stress ball.
Yeah, stress ball. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got one too.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, grab your stress ball, grab a weighted blanket. Let's talk anxiety. And also, we talk comedy too.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Grab your ha-has.
And your chattering teeth.
Grab your chattering teeth. Grab your
Groucho glasses.
Grab your flower that shoots out water at people.
Yeah.
We're talking anxiety and comedy, everybody.
That's right.
All right, that's not bad.
Not bad.
All right, and then we got to have like a sign-off. Like theirs says, don't litter. We could say, be confident.
Oh, yeah, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself is pretty good.
All right.
I like believe in yourself at the end.
We'll close it. We'll close with believe in yourself.
Yeah, it's good to be here. It's exciting. We're in my home, first time in a while since we've recorded here.
Yeah.
You had one of the best jokes. As soon as I saw you, you were already here hanging out in my backyard with Joe and the gang. And you only had a couple of puffs off a cigar that he gave you. And you said, yeah, I took one puff and it exploded.
It was one of those, prank cigars. I puffed a lot. I puffed my limit.
I know.
I had to tap out, or I don't want to overdose on nicotine.
You're not a full cigar guy.
I do, but
not in one sitting.
Plus, empty stomach. I feel like the same rules of drinking apply to cigars.
You have to have a full stomach.
Yeah, you need a full stomach. I was in the sun with the cigar. I feel like it hits you harder. So, I mean, this is it. It's pretty down.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like sausage.
It looks like a pretzel rod, but you licked all the salt off.
I know people like that.
Yeah, I used to pretend that pretzel rods were cigars all the time.
Yeah, it was a good gag. I did the meow, see, with a pretzel rod.
Yep. Yeah. You come to me on the day of my prom.
Come to my day of my dad's anniversary.
my parents' anniversary. Oh man.
Great movie. I just rewatched it.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh God.
What's it on? Is it on Paramount? What did you watch it on?
It wasn't on. It's on Paramount now, but I think I watched an illegal copy because I was jonesing for it.
You wanted to live as dangerously as the characters?
Yeah. I was running molasses when you were in kindergarten.
Yeah, you looked and there was a copy of Seabiscuit, but just the head in your bed.
I hate to digress, but grew up Italian last name in Virginia, not an Italian place.
Mm-hmm.
When I first saw The Godfather, I'm like, oh my God, it's in my genetic. Like I really appealed to me. It was in my genes to enjoy the movie.
Oh yeah,
there was that senator in Godfather 2. He's like, I don't like your kind of people with your greasy hair and your silk suits.
Yeah,
pretending you're one of us. I'm like, that's what it feels like in Virginia. People say I wear silk suits to school and greasy hair.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess I grew up in central New York, and there was a lot of Italians, so I didn't really feel that way. But
yeah, they all stayed up here. So when I moved to New York, I'm like, oh my God, everyone has a vowel.
Yeah. But you're Irish too.
English.
I gotcha. Well, I mean, you're one of the things that makes you vulnerable to sunlight.
Yeah, you guys could tell. Freckly, the freckle genes.
So you had to put on sunscreen for the mood light.
Yeah, that's right. I am getting sizzled right now.
Yeah, your mood is well done.
My mood is get the aloe.
Oh man. So what? We're gonna get into the topics in a little bit here. But what's been going on with you?
Oh my God. Well, I got a comedy story overlapping with anxiety that I think would be fun for you. This is fresh off the press.
Yeah.
I got asked to do a show at Long Island. All I knew was that it was outdoors.
Okay.
It's an hour plus away.
Okay.
And I couldn't make fun of autistic people, so I don't have any autistic jokes.
Fair.
But sometimes on these shows you get like specific things.
Yeah, you get and what they're basically telling you is who's going to be in the audience by saying, "Hey, you can't talk about this," or if it's a benefit for something.
Well, I found out that was one of the rules because I guess the last comedian on this show
just made fun of autistic people the entire time.
Yeah, to the point where the crowd was like, we never want a comedy show again, and the guy was like, we'll do it again, I swear this guy won't make any jokes. It's insane how comedy, one bad apple can
one comedian can ruin it for all the others,
for the whole art form.
Yeah,
like an entire art form can be ruined by one idiot.
That was a big thing where I'm from, because there wasn't a huge booming comedy scene. When someone that was really bad at comedy started a show somewhere, all the other comics would be like, "Well, that place is never going to do comedy again." It's true. It would work. It would never. They'd never do it again.
It's so sad, and it's true, and it's also a sign of how bad a comedian is. Like, read the room. If the first one doesn't work, switch it up. I don't.
Yeah.
And why were you going to even have that material to begin with? Unless you're one of those. Unless yourself is on the spectrum.
If only the audience as a group could give you some sort of sign when they liked your jokes and when they didn't.
Right.
Some sort of noise. It would be really helpful.
But when you just start, sometimes people go, "Oh my God!" And you're like, "Oh, this is working."
That's true. Some people think shock is the reaction.
Any reaction is a reaction, which is true, but it's not one you want. So that's all I know.
Right.
So I get the address, I pull up, and I'm like, wait a minute. I text the guy like, "Is this the right address?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "This is just a house."
Oh.
It was just a house. It's somebody's backyard. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was a birthday?
It was a birthday party.
Oh.
It's a private birthday party. Oh no. I'm literally I don't like birthday parties to begin with. Now I got to go, and these people have no idea who I am, and I'm coming in their house.
Yeah.
Got to go through their gate, and they're like, one guy gets up. So the guy who books the show, he's the host, and
so there's other comics.
There's two others, yeah.
Okay.
But the guy who's booking the show, he's just wearing shorts. I have no idea what's going on. He goes, "How you doing?" I go, "Good, good. Do you know where the bathroom is?" "Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Charlie, where's the bathroom?" And he's over there. I'm like, this guy doesn't know where the bathroom is? This guy booked the show. I thought he
it's
knew
somebody's house.
I thought he knew these people. He doesn't know them. So we're all in this abyss together. And I'm just standing around. The guy's setting up the lights, and one of the guys goes, they all have like Long Island people with tattoos and stuff. And they go, you grab a cooler, stuff in the cooler. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want a Bud Light.
I'm trying to drive out of here as fast as possible.
Right, yeah. so the guy's like, hold on, I gotta collect these raffle tickets. The guy who's like setting up, I'm like, raffle tickets? Okay, whatever. I don't know what's going on. So this is what the raffle is. The raffle.
What's it for? The cooler?
No, it's literally. I have to ask you to guess, but there would be no way you guess this.
Can you give me multiple choice? Can you make it difficult enough for me to guess?
I can't even do that.
All right.
Okay, just guess one
thing. Give me
the
category. Give me the category.
I can't. That would give it away.
You can't give me any hint?
It's just so mind-blowing.
A jet ski.
No.
Cheaper or more expensive?
Cheaper. Way cheaper. But you're not going to... Think convenience store. All right.
I can't guess.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's a poster board.
Okay.
With scratch-offs taped to it.
I should have known that.
What?
I should have known that.
The raffle was for another raffle.
Yeah, it's trash. That's trash people. That's
You win the raffle. You get to win. You get a chance to win.
You know how many things I've seen where people are buying tickets for lottery tickets? I've seen
That's
a million.
thing?
That's a thing.
You've seen raffle.
I've seen that at so many charity events.
What?
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So they don't even they could
And they don't see it as a ripoff.
The winning of the scratch-offs?
Yeah, because they're like, hey, I won. I bet you I win again. Oh, I didn't. But I won these.
So, oh my God. So then you buy the tickets to win tickets to possibly win, possibly lose, probably lose.
Most likely lose.
Most likely lose. And then the guy, when somebody won, he goes, if those are big, give me
a slice. That's
They say that every time?
Every time.
What do you do? What shows are you doing where they give away lots of
Oh, that's relatives too, though. Relatives do that. I've heard that a bunch.
Oh my God.
Well, you're from Virginia, so that's probably like you win like the directions to a possum lair, and
you win like a gun with one bullet that works. You have to like guess which one. I just don't understand that the chance to win a chance upsets me.
That's a good point. I never thought of it that way.
Chance to win a chance.
Yeah.
Give me a thing that is a thing.
Yeah.
The scratch off is trash.
No, you're buying a ticket for an idea.
I mean, I can't even think of an analogy. Maybe if you buy a stock in something in a company that doesn't make anything, but has a good idea.
But you're already going too high bar. You're talking about people buying tickets for lottery tickets.
Buy tickets to 5 lot. It's literally a pyramid scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme.
But the main thing is you're donating the money.
No, it's to him.
No, you're donating the money for the when you buy into the raffle, you're donating money.
Well, this guy was running the raffle.
The comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So they're just paying him.
They're paying him for a chance to get paid. I would be so mad if I wouldn't even enter in this thing.
No.
But I guess the idea of like, well, it could be big. But that's why you do anything.
It's true.
I was so upset. I couldn't believe it. I was just repeating it to myself like the whole drive home. A chance to win. A chance to win.
It bothered you that much?
It bothered me so much. Give me a gift basket with
That's
fruit
funny.
or something. I don't know. And it was only like $60 worth of tickets, so it's not even that much.
But how
Oh
much
my
would they?
God.
It's all right. We'll make it work.
Oh my God, the ring light went out.
It's the same ring light that goes out every time we use it.
I know.
We're gonna have to do it without it.
Okay, well we can. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. We can switch out the block. I think it's the block. This one has a little bit of battery power, so we can ride on this one a little bit. But wipe it off. I got water on it. You don't want to plug that in. You don't want to plug that in with water. Oh yeah. Oh, hit that up button. Okay, good. We're back in business, people. Oh wow, they changed the color on me.
Well, there's the color we had it when it was still alive.
Okay.
So
So I'm like, this show's gonna stink. These people are just, I don't even know what is going on here. So then I expecting nothing, and then it's just that I'm in their backyard.
Right.
So I go, you guys dating? Yeah, we met on Plenty of Fish. I go, what?
So they've been together for 80 years. That's like the first.
The first one.
That's the first one.
I remember I was on that in like 2012, and there was just scum people,
Bottom feeders,
bottom feeders,
crabs,
catfish, literally catfish, blowfish, the flounder that lays on its side. That's the fish you're looking at. You got to be more. I want like a sea bass and a marlin. I don't want like the flounder bottom feeder.
I never understood the catfish being the fish for the person that fools you when there's so many fish that pretend to be something else.
Yes.
And then they get you.
Oh yeah,
but
like
catfish don't do that.
Like the fish with the light bulb in front.
No, well that's true. I'm thinking of the ones that look
Pretends
like
to
a
be.
rock.
Oh yeah.
And then they're not, and then they eat you. That should be what it is.
Yeah, you got rockfished.
You got rockfished.
I always think that the catfish is the ugliest popular fish. You know, it's got the whiskers, it's slimy. So
you just named a lot of people in Long Island.
I named one of your pets.
Don't talk about Bowie like that.
So the way they went so sincerely, plenty of fish. I start laughing. I go, what? And then one guy goes, he's laughing more than us. And I go, screw you.
Oh, jeez.
So then I do the rest of the set. It actually goes pretty good. But then afterwards, they're coming up to me. This is the guy that laughs at us. This guy that laughs at us. I'm like, you've never seen a comedian enjoy himself? I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Who would have thought that a bunch of Italians didn't like you thinking something they did was funny? There's never been one movie where the Italian gets mad when someone's laughing at them.
Do I'm a clown? Do I amuse you? And then what's sad is I got home and the guy who booked it, sent me a message and said, would you want to come back next week?
Oh, God.
And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Say no. Should say no.
I mean, did you have a good time and did it pay well?
No, paid horrible.
Then don't do it again.
All right.
Yeah. Tell him there's plenty of comedians in the sea for him,
comedians in the sea.
for him to book. Or tell him he can buy a ticket at a chance to have you perform.
Some people just buy tickets and they show up to an event.
And you may perform.
There may be a comedidian. There may not be a comedian.
Yeah.
There may be a comedian. There may just be a juggler or something. There may be nobody.
Oh, man. Should we get into a topic or two now?
We got, yeah. Well,
don't even...
Let me screen some of these. Some of these are pretty... We got a lot of these serious ones before, so... I want to keep it light at the beginning. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got some.
Okay.
This is from Olivia.
Oh, Olivia.
Patreon member.
Patreon
Whoa.
member. Met her in Albany.
And
Hey.
by the way, Malls just rejoined the Patreon. So I told you, it's some people. It's just the new month turnover.
Oh yeah.
If you're not Patreon members, you're missing out when Andrew realizes when people drop.
Yeah,
which is not happening a lot.
I had an existential crisis of the last Patreon.
Anyways, Olivia writes, trying to find time to still unpack everything in my new apartment when I work 5 days a week, have kids, and feel like I never have time. Been in the apartment for a month, and I feel like my 2 days off fly by. Also, Steven, I'm trying so hard to make your Albany Funny Bone show.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, thank you, Olivia. And if you're in the Albany area, I'm going to be headlining the Funny Bone the 15th and the 16th of July, I believe.
Oh, wow. That's
true.
when this backyard gig is. I'm joking on. We're both doing big things.
Yeah. I can do material about autistic, but he can't. I don't do that.
Oh man.
But yeah, Olivia, I know that's really hard to clean. I mean, I have to do that today for sure. And I think a big thing that I put on a movie, I think we've talked about this, a movie or a show I've already seen, something that play in the background where it's like I'm getting entertainment, but then I can move around and clean because I know what happens. And for some reason that works for me.
Which is unpacking, right?
She said,
Oh, and packing in my new apartment.
unpacking everything. Put
Yeah.
on something that makes you feel good and gives you some momentum. That always helps me.
I still have some boxes from my last move, which was a year ago.
Wow.
Like one like in the corner. You know, it's hard to get them all. And
Yeah, it's
you-
losing its religion.
Oh, in the corner. Yeah, there's a spotlight there. I don't get a lot of REM sleep when I have to unpack either. Not really well rested.
Well, that's the end of the riff as we know it. But
Well, I did get paid. I got a Michael stipend, so.
yeah, but maybe there's a game you can do with I don't know how old your kids are, but maybe there's a
Hot potato,
hot potato,
hot box,
hot box. Yeah, hot box your children.
hot box your apartment.
They'll sleep and then you can unpack.
That'd be like a Carrot Top joke. It'd be like a box on fire, hot box.
Yep.
He's so bad.
Yeah.
He's so bad.
I think he's funny.
It makes me laugh, but
I love quick Carrot Top story when the Broncos were destroyed in the Super Bowl. I think it was Letterman. He came on the show and goes, "I have the new Broncos helmet," and it was a tissue dispenser.
oh,
It was amazing. It was so funny.
you could probably do that with any team. Just
that's true.
Swap out the helmet.
That's a good point, but it was so funny to me. Yeah, I think if you make it fun. I'm a child through and through, so if I make something fun, it gets completed.
Yeah, maybe you could hide like one of those cereal box prizes in one of the boxes. So
Yeah.
you open it up, you're like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
a sticker.
You know what you can do is you can put a lottery ticket in there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then you can find out you did it for nothing or you did it for $5,000.
Oh, my God. Still so aggravated.
But
It's like going on eBay and buying lottery tickets. Just go to the store and buy them. Why you have to enter in a raffle for it?
oh, jeez.
What?
I got another topic.
Wait, hold on about the Olivia thing. Olivia, I feel for you. You have 3 kids. I was thinking this the other day. I was like sleeping in on a Saturday. I'm like,
Yeah.
if I had kids, what would I do? How would I get my introvert time?
Right.
What do you do? How do you recharge your battery? The kids probably are poking at you, and
I'm sure like it transforms you a little bit when you get a
to a tractor trailer.
or a yellow bug.
Optimus mom. Are these jokes relevant to people?
I think so.
All right.
A lot of our fans are nerdy like us.
Okay.
Everyone that we talk to that listens is got a nerdy side.
Sorry, I'm just being weird, Al, right now.
Yeah,
White
well, I'm
nerdy.
trying to Yankovic you
Yankovic.
back into
Crank Yankovic.
Listener Rick Rogers submitted the topic of waiting to see if your son got you a T-shirt from his trip to Harrisburg.
That's what you really want, Harrisburg swag. Harrisburg,
That was a
capital of Pennsylvania.
That was a good one, Dad. That one's funny.
Did you get him a shirt?
No, I was stuck in the airport for 80 days.
Airport? Oh, because you
He
were
was
laid over.
referencing the last episode.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, the last Patreon episode.
Oh, I thought that's where your wedding was today or yesterday.
No. The
Where was
wedding
it?
I went to was in just upstate New York. I don't remember. Dover, in that area.
Dover?
Ben.
Check it out. There's Ben E.
Ben Dover. Oh.
Let me put this up.
Okay.
Shout out to listener Ronnie who sent us this anxiety bear.
Hi, buddy. All right.
And Ronnie listens with her son Johnny.
That's
So,
true.
Shout out to Johnny as well. Johnny Rockets.
Ronnie, I hope you don't take any offense, but he's going to attack the hell out of that bear in about 2 seconds.
Wow. It'll be like a show within the show.
Yeah.
So we'll have our show and we'll have this fight going on.
Yeah, he loves that bear.
Does he?
Oh, yeah, he's a big Boba Fett cat.
And here comes this guy. He's all neglected. No one cares about him.
No, Bowie's likes the peace.
He's in a box right now.
Bowie and Benny wrestle like crazy. Should we do one more topic before we get into other things?
No, let's get into it. Unless you got any. This is a big topic. Yeah, I know nothing about it other than it happened.
Don't spoil the ending because I'm going to tell it in order.
Okay, great.
All right, great.
Oh my gosh.
So, well, I'll tell you, I'm engaged.
Well, that's out of order.
No, it's not out of order.
That's the end.
That's the end, but it's not everything. You've got pictures that say the stuff I don't want you to tell.
Okay.
Because you don't know how I did it.
I don't.
So that's
So now you know as much as I know.
Yes.
You as in the audience.
So I've been planning this since February. I got so the whole thing is, I got the ring. I went with Jill Wiener. We went looking for rings, got the ring. It took 6 weeks for the ring to show up.
Did Jack Hamburger come?
Jack Hamburger.
Jill Wiener? Wow, I got you.
Yeah, it did.
That was like a trap of a joke.
Yeah. Bear trap. My ankle hurts.
Oh my gosh.
So, cut to a few episodes ago. You may remember when Andrew and I got in a tiff because we were talking about when you have a lot of stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
Right around that time, I was getting.
Well, the tiff didn't happen on the episode. Well, maybe it did, but
it did.
It happened when I turned it off the mic. You said, I have a lot to do. And I go, like, what? And you said, I'm getting engaged. I went, oh, my God.
And I've been keeping it secret, obviously, because a big part of being anxious is I feel like you can't lie. You can't be deceitful because it makes you nervous.
No, the people who lie are the opposite of anxious.
Yeah,
like
they're very confident.
Sociopath.
Yeah. So I had to keep this from Caitlin, obviously. So I finally get my hands on the ring.
Uh-huh.
And I've had this plan forever. So I reached out to Amy of New York Comedy Club.
Okay, for her permission?
Yeah. You got to ask the comedy parents as well. I asked her comedy dad, Fortune Feimster, and
oh yeah.
So here was
well, this goes way back because you asked. I know you got the parents' permission.
I got the parents' permission. That was a whole thing because her dad ended up not showing up,
To where?
to the lunch we were going to have in California. I was on the road with Brian
Oh.
and invited them out for lunch, which I always do, so I knew they wouldn't be suspicious. And then the dad didn't come, so
Why does it matter they're suspicious?
because I want the big part of it for me is I think you need there to be, for me, I wanted everyone to be surprised when it happened because that's part of it, I think, is surprise.
Okay.
In my opinion.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah, I don't understand and no offense to anyone that's ever done it, I don't understand the audience for a proposal or anything. I think it should just be between the two people.
So you reach out to the booker of a comedy club.
Right. So I reached out to Amy.
That usually has an audience.
Well, you gotta listen. So I go, Amy, there's only one way to surprise Caitlin, in my opinion, and that's if she thinks she's going to a show.
Uh-huh.
So I booked her on a fake show at New York Comedy Club.
When?
It was
what time?
This past Thursday at 6:45.
Okay, well, early show.
And there was no one there.
Okay.
The club was completely empty.
Uh-huh.
So she thinks she has a show. You're wincing, but you know the results. So she thinks she had a show. The club reached out to her like a regular booking. Can you do this spot at 6:45? She said yes. They even booked me on the fake show just in case her and I talked about it.
Uh-huh.
So she had the spot time. I had the spot time. They even put it on their website as if it was a real corporate show.
What if people bought tickets?
It's private. It was a private event show.
You can't buy tickets.
You can't buy tickets to it. But if she were to look it up, it would be on their website. So I told her I was recording with you. She never talked to me about the show she had, so I never had to tell her, oh, I'm on that show too. So I left early to fake record with you, showed up to the club, and the entire staff was there to make it look like it was a real show. So when she walked in the bar area, it would look like everything is normal.
Oh, my God. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to spend the rest of my life with this person.
Did they get paid? Did she have to pay them?
Well, they all love her.
Oh.
So
I don't know why. Oh, it's a lot to work for free.
I mean, I think they had to work 20 minutes after that.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
So I get there, and Reg is there, Oz is there, Carlin's there,
George?
and Amy's there.
Oh, cool.
And Ben is there.
Oh, awesome.
All amazing people. I couldn't have done
it's
it.
Like all the managers and the booker.
All the managers and the booker. So we get there, and Maggie was there when I first showed up. And Maggie helped me set up a pathway of Comedy Club electric candles.
Oh, my God.
So it goes straight. And I didn't propose on stage. It was to the center of the room. There was no tables and chairs, so it was a completely blank floor.
Wow.
Amy was in the booth.
The sound booth?
The sound booth.
Oh, my gosh.
Ready to hit music.
Oh, wow.
And all of them were in the front. They made popcorn so the club smelled like it always does when there's a show. They were making fake drinks to make it look like it was a real show when she showed up. And now I was keeping track of where she was because she shares her location with me.
Okay.
And she went to the wrong club.
Oh, no.
She went to the 24th Gramercy New York Comedy Club.
Uh-huh.
And when she got there, Joe was the manager, and Joe was like, you need to get down. You're late. You're supposed to be performing it at the East
Village. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, my God. So she gets a cab. She rushes here to that club. And I go, and there's a little window. If you've never been to East 4th, New York, there's a little window that shows the showroom.
Yes.
And I was like, she's going to see that no one's on stage and be suspicious. But they have hoodies for sale now, New York Comedy Club hoodies. So we put it over the window and made it look like it was for sale there.
That's pretty good.
And
wow, so much subterfuge.
And Amy was like, what about, she's going to hear there's no show going on. I was like, well, why don't we play stand-up on the over the speakers so it sounds like a show's going on. So she'll hear laughs coming from the room, and it just sounds like it's a show.
Oh, wow.
So thankfully, she went to the wrong club, so she was extra frazzled, and I was like, this is perfect. So Reg, who, if you guys don't know, he's a big guy. He's very muscular.
He's huge.
Reg, can you walk in front of her so she can't see through that last door window to see that there's no tables and chairs?
He'll block it with his muscle mass.
Yes. So she shows up to the club, and Reg goes, "Are you ready to go? I got to put you on right now." And she goes, Yeah, I'm so sorry. She takes off her jacket, takes off her backpack. By the way, this has all been filmed because other managers that couldn't make it wanted to watch it on the live stream.
Oh, that's really cool.
So it's been filmed. And
they have that metaverse show, too. Maybe.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Maybe the people on Facebook metaverse saw.
Yeah. And I had a photographer there as well.
Oh, wow.
So Reg walks through, and then he steps to the side, and she walks in, and she goes, wait. And then she sees me at the end of a pathway of candles, and she goes, "You piece of shit."
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And she stood there on her, leaning on her hands on her knees, laughing.
Wow.
We were laughing.
Did you have the ring out?
No.
Oh, you're standing there.
I'm standing there smiling, and she knew. And Amy's laughing because Amy and I were joking about how she went to the wrong club and how funny it was to us. So she gets
some other guys there with a ring.
Another guy was proposing over there.
No, some other guy proposes to her.
At that other club.
At the other
funny.
club.
And then his future fiance came to my club.
Yeah. You said to marry that person. Your whole life has changed.
It's like a sitcom episode. So she's laughing, and I went, "You went to the wrong club, huh?" And we're all laughing. And then I was like, "Can you come over here?" And then she came over, and we hugged and kissed, and we're crying. And then I got down on one knee and pulled out the ring. And I was shaking, so I put it on the wrong hand.
Oh, my God.
By accident. I did my left instead of hers. And
it's a good icebreaker, though. Stress reliever, her laughing.
Us laughing really broke it.
Yeah.
I agree. And then we hugged a bunch. And then I didn't know this was going to happen. After that, the whole staff came in, and they had brought champagne.
Oh, my God.
And poured a bunch of glasses for everybody, and we all celebrated together.
That's really cool.
It was a great moment. They're my favorite. They're the staff I know the most in the city. So I really wanted to share it with people that I knew loved her and would be as supportive as they obviously were. So a huge shout out to New York Comedy Club and everybody that works there. It was really made everything work well, and she did not see it coming at all.
That's a pretty clever idea.
Well, I knew if I made any plans during the day, she would smell it coming. But if she thought she had a show, nothing has ever happened to her at a show. And I wasn't going to do it in front of people, except for the staff that helped. But they were mostly up front. So only Amy was witnessing the proposal.
It's pretty cool, yeah. And you guys kind of met there almost,
Yeah, and that was the first club that passed me and her. So it was, and I found out later, because it used to be Eastville, that's the first place she ever performed.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that turns out, congratulations, man. That turns out to be a better story. When you first sent it up to me, I was a little skeptical of this idea. It's like...
Yeah, your poker face...
it's like,
looks like you trying a cigar.
Two guys that work in a call center, and then you propose in a cubicle. That's what I... Actually, like your work is like now in your love life, but...
No, because I agree, but I knew I would never do it at a show, and I would never do it on stage. I didn't even do it on the stage when the room was empty.
Oh, yeah.
But I knew I had to get her somewhere with no suspicions.
You're like Machiavellian.
Yeah,
you're like Michael Corleone. That's how he would propose.
So I had a horse head.
That's Vito. Michael Corleone has a dead prostitute.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen it still.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So, surprised the hell out of her.
That's crazy, man.
And then we both had shows that night and bombed our asses off.
You had shows? You still did shows?
Well, I can't have her block out her whole night. She's going to know something's coming.
But you had shows. You knew what you were doing.
I know, but I didn't know what day it was going to land on until I had already said yes to something, and it was for Adam Mueller, so I couldn't back out.
Oh, okay.
It was
He
a
listens. Shout out to Adam.
Yeah, Adam's great. He saw me bombing a show after I got engaged,
I'm excited for your wedding night. You'll do your
yeah, and then she'll go do the cellar.
He'll take an Uber from whatever your wedding.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to get married at
our dance is gonna be in the street, McDougal. We're gonna have to move out of the way for cars. But yeah, I'm engaged.
Wow. I wish you had a ring. I know she does. I wish there was
I know.
something
I've
you
been
could
doing
hold
this
up.
as a joke. I'm like, look, everybody, I'm engaged. Look.
You do have a more grown-up aura now. You're
Yeah.
30. You're engaged.
I'm 30 now. I'm engaged.
You set up this big scheme and
Oh yeah.
so many moving parts, and
You know what made me anxious?
I don't even know what I would do. I would just, I don't know,
I'll plan it. I'll plan
propose
your
in the
proposal.
car or something, or I'll be like, hey, look, there's a deer. This turns around, it's a ring. I have a fake.
She'll be like, "Oh dear."
I have a fake deer with a ring on it or something.
Yeah, you run
hit
into
it.
a fake deer.
I run into a fake
It's a
deer.
stuffed animal deer.
Hey, take a look at this. It's all beat up, and it's
Oh, man.
and I'm on my one knee.
And you hear like you make like fake noises like you're you're cutting it for some reason. Oh wow! And then the deer's actually me in a costume. We gotcha.
Oh man, I have to call the state highway to patrol. I'm like, hey, listen,
Yeah. Can you set up a fake deer
can you set up a fake deer? Can you pretend to come? Because
and then arrest me?
I propose in the jail.
Yeah. Put me on my knees and then I'll turn around and propose.
Man, that's crazy, man. How long did it take you to come up with this idea? This idea is so intricate. And
I've had it for a while.
Oh wow.
I knew she didn't think I would surprise her. She's like, I'm going to see it coming. And, well, she said that to me afterwards. She's like, I always thought I would know when you were going to do it. And I was like, the whole thing is like, if you see it coming, then what's the point of doing all the things? Getting on the knee and all that. You know what I mean? If it's supposed to be a grand gesture, I think it should be surprising. But that's my feeling.
I don't know a lot of these stories. One time, this guy I knew, his fiance was a fan of How I Met Your Mother, so he proposed to her in some scene with them from the show.
He was in the scene?
No, they like went to.
Oh, they reenacted it.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh.
And I know some people probably think that about mine.
No, yours is quite the surprise, and you know your rationale's on point.
Yeah.
But you could have told her there was a show at TGI Fridays, and
but that you would have known and said no.
well, you look at her schedule and see if she was free.
Well, I knew it was early enough that she wouldn't have any other offers of shows.
It's true.
And
Not a weekend.
it's not a weekend.
So she's not away.
That was the thing I told Ben Katzner the night before, because Ben Katzner's engaged. I was like, "What did you say?" And he's like, "You're proposing on a Thursday?" That's what.
Yeah,
he
you're a
said.
comedian. That's like
I'm like, yeah, I got to surprise her.
it's like a weekend.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're engaged.
Wow, man, that's crazy. I saw Caitlin. I said congrats.
Yeah.
She feeling her spirits changed, or
She's so happy. She won't stop looking at it. I feel like I'm in a throuple with the ring. She keeps making eyes at it. She keeps going to another room with it.
I hate to get too in depth, but this ring, is it a lot of money? I know my brother, I think, had to make installment payments. Is that one of those things?
Like he pays a little and then they give him one piece of the ring at a time, or
Yeah, like a loading screen.
like a ship in a bottle.
Yeah. My anxiety with this stuff, because you get to buy the ring and then you have to pay for the wedding. It just seems so like
It is going to be very anxiety inducing. The whole experience was anxiety inducing because of many reasons, but some we'll get into on the bonus. But
oh my God.
there's just too much to do in this one episode. But my thinking was if I let anxiety get in the way of proposing, I'm hurting two people.
That's what I feel too.
So my main thing is I'm more likely to do something when I know it's affecting another person.
That's my whole life. Yeah, that's why I do anything.
Yeah.
If I could just live in a house with the lights off, I would do that. If I could live in, like, you ever see Futurama where Bender sleeps? It's a closet.
Yeah.
I could just do that. Yeah, if I didn't have people around me and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I paid for it with comedy. It's all paid off.
Okay.
The Ring.
Oh wow.
It was expensive, but it was worth it, and she loves it. So that's all I care about.
Congrats, man. Really
Thank you.
happy for you.
Yeah, I'm excited. And this is the first It's not on social media. So people are going to find out by listening to this first.
You know what's funny is you told me you were going to do it on Thursday, and then I saw your story, and it was just you at a show.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I guess he backed out.
No.
But you did it. But now it's incognito.
Most people don't know because we went to a wedding yesterday, and Caitlin didn't want it to overshadow the wedding.
Okay.
She didn't want to make it all about her at this wedding.
That's fair. That's really
and
nice.
I think that was very smart.
Some people propose
considerate.
at weddings.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
If anybody does it at mine, I will. I'll keep their gift.
Yeah. Maybe it's somebody who goes to weddings a lot, so you got to trick them to propose to them there.
Yeah, they think they're going to a wedding and it's empty.
Yeah. They get to your wedding really early.
Yeah.
It's in the buffet.
It's in the corn.
You ladle the buffet. Here you are.
Yeah. They go to my wedding, but they hit a deer on the way.
Oh man. Yeah, this is good, man. I gotta brainstorm ideas. I have nothing lined up, but I mean, now I feel like I have to have these ideas.
You just put it in the bird cage.
Oh man. Well, congrats, man. Good thing we close with this because I can't follow this. We got a couple more topics, and then anyone has any good engagement stories, send them our way. We'll read them or something, or I don't know.
Let's see here. They must be on Twitter because I did all the Instagram ones.
Oh no, we got an email. We should get to this email. I'll just shout out the Twitter people real quick because they just had some quick topics. One guy said the NBA Finals. I don't know anything about sports, but just have a good time and just know if you lose, your team might make it again or something. That was Casey McGowan. Oh, I know Casey. Hey, man.
Oh, Casey's the best.
One person said America. Yeah.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah, that's pretty deep. Should we save that one?
I don't. Do you want to do it after the marriage talk?
Oh no, I kind of just glazed over it. And a shout out to Gemma for saying everything as usual. JB Dougherty for Steve stealing catalytic converters. Oh yeah, we could do that one. Oh, and Boo Man said living in Nigeria. I don't know what you do, Boo Man. I hope it's not call me with promises of tell me my firewall's expired or whatever.
I love the Boo Man group.
The Boo Man. That's what they say if I do badly at a show. Boo Man.
Well, let's see. Which one are we doing here?
So you want to save the AJs for next week?
Yeah, we'll save it for next week.
AJ, thanks for writing it. We'll do you next week, man. Yours is, I guess, yeah. Let's do the JP Dougherty, thieves stealing catalytic converters, because that bothers me too. Because shout out to Epic Anxiety for saying the world. These topics are pretty broad, but okay, catalytic converters. If you guys don't know, I don't know who does it or what, but people will go under your car and like steal part of your muffler because it has like chemicals they can resell.
Yeah.
Or like minerals or whatever. And that is a nightmare for me because, how do you sleep at night when somebody could be under your thing and fiddling with you? And all of our cars are parked on the street in New York City. So all you can do, man, is park. This is what I do when I park. Because one time when I first moved here, there was the only space I could get was literally under an overpass. And I'm like, oh, this is close to where I live. I'll just park here. You know, next day I come out, window smashed, glove compartment open, and you feel so violated. And I'm like, oh, that's why the spot was open. No, everyone knows if you park here, your car's going to get busted into. Because literally you could just, no one's around and it's dark.
Right.
So now when I park, unless I'm in a hurry, I'll make sure it's well lit. It's in front of a house at least, you know, where people are walking by. I never park like by a park, like ironically.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like you want to park somewhere where there's traffic, well lit, because it just kind of discourages theft like catalytic converter stuff.
So a storefront, park in front of a storefront, they'll have a lot of cameras.
Cameras are good too.
You can park in front of a bank.
Oh, yeah. You will make bank.
I usually park.
Could take that advice to the bank.
I park over a tar pit, and that makes it so that no one can get under my car because they would be boiled alive by the tar.
I park by a carpet, so they go under there, they'll get static electricity.
Shocking. I park over quicksand. That way you'd be swallowed alive.
But your car would sink.
Oh no! I make sure that I put little blocks for my wheels. I put planks over the quicksand, so you can just drive over the planks.
Try it. What are you, a pirate? Walk the plank.
Oh man. Yeah. I have a car, but I don't. Also, what he said he has a Cadillac.
No.
That's the name of the part. The Cadillac converter.
Catalytic.
It
could be on a Cadillac.
Yeah.
The Cadillac catalytic.
I thought it was a Cadillac converter, meaning that whatever car you had, it slowly converted it into a Cadillac.
Yeah, you would want to put that in. You don't want to remove that.
No, yeah.
Yeah. One day I'll invent something like that.
Other than parking where there's cameras and a street light, something, so the thieves can see better. I can't. Nothing on that.
Oh, you don't want them. Yeah. Well, my dad always told me about a patient he had that if he saw the last piece of bread at a supermarket, he wouldn't buy it because he's like, something's wrong with that bread. It's the last one. And I find that with parking spots sometimes. I'm like, this is the only parking spot open.
There's something wrong with it.
There's something wrong with this spot. It must be
It's a hidden hydrant.
It's a hidden hydrant. It's busted glass all around it. So
there's a open spot in front of my apartment, and the Uber dropped me off in it, and his tire popped.
What?
Because there was a bag in the spot with a glass bottle in it, and he drove over the glass bottle, and it popped his tire.
What do you do in that situation? Thanks for the ride, or do you go?
Oh, I went right into the apartment. I was like, see you later. And closed the blinds because he could see right in.
Yeah. He sees you, like, put up your feet and drink a beer. It's good to have.
You know what I did was I sat there with an air pump, and I just fiddled with it while I watched TV.
You played with a jack.
And a spare tire.
Yeah, he spin a jack around like it's a noisemaker.
He thought
funny?
He thought I was a jack.
You sit on your couch and you're like, this is a bad angle. You jack it up so you see better. He's over there. It's raining.
I have an umbrella inside.
But you get the best rating ever if you helped him out.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to help him with.
Yeah, I don't know. I would cause more trouble. I feel like I'd be like, "Here's your tire." Whoops, and it slips out of my slips out of my hands and goes rolling down the street. Sorry about that.
I have a free tow ticket, and the wind catches it.
You know that little like knob that you put on when you fill up your tire?
Yeah.
I always have anxiety with losing those.
Everything's going in my pocket.
Oh, really?
Whenever I do any of that stuff, immediately goes in my pocket because I'm worried that's going to just roll away.
Yeah, I always
An ant colony is going to take it to their lair.
Yeah, because it looks like pavement. Like, could you color it yellow or something?
Yeah, it's never colored in a way that you could find it.
No, it's like camouflage. So if you drop it, good luck. You gotta filter with your hands and get hepatitis trying to find this thing.
And you got to make sure it's hepatitis on the screw.
Yeah.
You can, lefty loosey, righty hepatitis.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'd say that's hepatitis A material.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
It's not C grade. And I only say that, and I hate to scare everybody, but I was with my parents over Memorial Day weekend. We're eating strawberries, and my dad goes, "Oh, looks like there's a recall on strawberries."
While you're eating them?
We're literally eating them, and I go,
"What's he doing? Looking up bad things about whatever's putting in his body?"
And we're like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, hepatitis A." And
oh my God!
No, we're literally eating them. I freaked. And then the next day, he's like, "Strawberries?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? We're not eating those ever again."
Your dad's doing heroin. Oh, man, I just read this might not be as good for you.
But we found out it's organic strawberries from like Walmart, which I don't even think people...
those are expensive. Organic's expensive, so only the rich people are going to get hepatitis.
Yeah, then isn't that so... The irony, you pay all this money.
Yeah.
You get literally the worst fruit.
Yeah, if you use
imagine.
an organic Band-Aid, it has little knives on the inside of it.
And at Walmart too. I don't know. I don't go there for the organic food. Well, that's lesson learned.
Yeah.
Don't.
People are going there for the healthy stuff.
Yeah. They're paying extra there. They go in there for engagement rings.
How'd you know where I went?
I see them at Costco.
Yeah. Really?
They sell them there, yeah.
Wow. In bulk? You can propose to 18 people?
Yeah, it's for the Mormons.
Oh, man. Well, we got to wrap it up, right?
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
And we got a new Patreon I wanted to shout out. Okay.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay. I know her first name is Rebecca, and her last name is...
Rebecca Landis. Thank you so much.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, we got to land this plane, but Rebecca Landis, thank you.
Two if by Landis, one if by Cius.
That was wonderful.
Thanks, man. I just thought of that.
Yeah, Rebecca, you're really a lantern to us. No, that didn't land us.
That was the same joke.
What?
Landis plane. You said Landis again.
Yeah, the last name's Landis.
Isn't there
it's got to have
a
Landis
comedy director, Landis? John Landis? Yeah. I think he did John Landis. Didn't he do
Landis Before Time?
All right, yeah, that's pretty good.
Landis
of the Lost.
Never Landis?
Never Landis.
Don't mind us, Rebecca. We're trying to think of more puns with your last name.
Houston, we've Landis. I don't know. All right, everybody. Thanks, Rebecca, for joining, and the Patreon
Miles for rejoining.
The Patreon is $5 a month. Gets you 4 bonus episodes. You can't beat it. The best deal in the Patreon history.
Yeah.
And the Patreons get special treatment at shows. We give you
you get stress balls, you get stickers, you get magnets, you get a hug, most likely. We love you. Thank you so much. And where are you going to be coming up?
I'll be in Denver this weekend, 10th and 11th, Denver Improv, which traditionally is an urban room. So it's going to be crazy, I feel like.
I just found out I'm going to be in Richmond, Virginia this weekend.
This weekend?
I just
at
got...
Sandman's?
No, at the Funny Bone opening for Kevin Nealon.
Whoa!
I just found out.
Oh, that's so exciting. I love Kevin Nealon.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
I love the club. Oh my god! And I used to work there.
Yeah.
We'll see if get some names.
I'm gonna wear my Andrew Chavone fingering time and see who knows you.
Go to the kitchen. Say hello to the people.
I will.
I know where that green room is. It's great.
I'm excited. And check out both of our websites for more tour dates.
Yes, guys. Super exciting, man. I'll see you later. We got the closing line.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. We gotta work on that.
We don't believe in our own closing
No, we
line.
don't believe in it. See you guys.
Bye.
My heart starts beating really fast. I'm like sweating and trembling.
Me too.
Am I gonna die?
Yeah.